And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Out on the perimeter, Brunson, Hart, and Bridges at the 1, 2, and 3. Up front, it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office. The Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamara. Bridges with the steal. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Got a piece of it. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Avdia kicks to Holiday. There's the pick. Here's Sharp. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A Holiday after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Yang passes to Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Avdia. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Now, here's Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Kamara. And here's Sharp. Defended by Hart. Avdia on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Hart outside. Towns a screen on Avdia. Towns finds Brunson. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And stolen by Anunoby. Tries from 10. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Sharp. Shoots the 3. And Holiday is good for 3.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, He's ready to take those quick shots.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson kicks to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Towns has got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sharp. The 3. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York leading by 3 to the paint. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Sharp. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia. Sharp with it. To the middle. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. Count that one.
And what's scary about Clingan, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Here's Brunson. Bridges for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Clingan. Now, here's Avdia. In the corner, Kamara with it. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Portland with a new 14. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And so here is New York. 6-point lead. Brunson surveying the D. Bridges outside. There's a screen by Robinson. 5 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Grant. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 6. Clarkson right side. Inside, here's Towns. Pass to Robinson. And here is Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now Kamara. No scoring in this one. Sharp finds Holiday. Here's Kamara. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Portland making a change here. Henderson. Checked in. Brunson the pass to Towns. Clarkson against Sharp. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Klingon. Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Sharp, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now here's Brunson. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that one misses. Several teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Clinging with it. Pass to Rupert. Now Thibault, defended by Hart. Now here's Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Henderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. 1:30 left in the first. Here's Rupert, and it's blocked.
And that's 6th man of the year hustle by Clarkson, outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.122 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Henderson with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room from mid-range.
Yabusele, the screen. Rocked in the pass to Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Rupert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brogdon, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the former rookie of the year, Malcolm Brogdon. Now a heady veteran, Tim, and always helping.
Yeah, Kevin, this is a 6th man winner back in 2023. And not to mention, he also won the Citizenship Award. Just an incredible career for the former 2nd-round pick.
First free throw is good.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Brogdon hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Henderson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
One shot.
And that one falls for Henderson. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Clinging with the steal. Here's Rupert. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Donovan Clingan out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Rupert in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Thybulle can't get it to go. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers. Whoa! What a play!
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. The shot from the low post is good. Henderson's got 14 points for the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Clarkson kicks to Hart. He takes it in. It's good. Hart's got his second basket of the game. And for Portland, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Henderson looking it over. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I'll tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Brogdon the pass to Hart. Now Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Thybulle. Jumps up, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here's Henderson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Bible finds Klingon. Avdia. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Klingon. 10 points for him. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And how about all of these offensive rebounds they've been getting to? Just remarkable energy and persistence. It's just flat out outworking your opponent.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby is screen on Henderson. And here's Brunson outside. Avdia with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson against Henderson. Klingon the screen for Henderson. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Klingon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And he ends up missing both free throws. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. And here's Avdia after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. New York moving the ball around. Here's Bridges, and it's all evened up. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And the basket by Kamare. Here's Brunson. He's got 11. In the corner, it's Bridges. Clarkson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Holiday. To the left wing. Clinging with it. Now guarded by Towns. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Holiday with the three. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. There's Clarkson, guarded by Holiday. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Avdia.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Avdia. And both free throws good for Brunson. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Holiday. Pass to Grant. Back to Holiday. Sharpe on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Sharpe.
We'd heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Sharpe. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Oh! Unreal.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharpe in the open floor. This guy is electric.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Grant now top of the key. Sharp on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
No good from Grant. New York trailing. Pass to Anunoby. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 11. Driving inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
One shot.
Swinging, he's checked in for Portland. Now here's Brunson. 15 points in the game. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot.
You love how Holiday can get in a guy's shirt defensively without fouling.
Sharp against Brunson. And here's Sharp. 14 points for him. Swinging the screen for Sharp. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Swing in with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
No good from Grant.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Towns is double. From deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And Grant drops them both. You know, Tim, with the length and agility that Jeremy Grant possesses, he can be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, his shooting percentages have tailed off a bit of late, but for a former second-round pick, he's having a tremendous career.
Now here's Towns. 8 points for him. Hart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Sharp, the pass to Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Grant is challenging to defend without fouling, especially when he's attacking from the interior.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Now Brunson. He's got 18. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Clinging with the steal. Kamara up top. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. No good from Grant. Knicks trail by 3. Out to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. The kick out to Towns. Hart. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Trailblazers up 1. From Portland. We're back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
New York trailing. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, Brunson, Hart, and Bridges at the 1, 2, and 3. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. And here's Avdia after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Kamara, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kamara's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And it's Brunson missing. The Trailblazers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Yang, he's guarded by Anunoby. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Towns, the screen. Fires the three. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. The Trailblazers with the lead to the middle. Holiday dishes to Avdia. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Sharp against Hart. Yang passes to Avdia. 3 on the clock. Here's Sharp. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shot left block. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Yang passes to Avdia. Going inside, and that one drops. Avdia's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Anunoby. It's deflected. Can they get it? It's blocked. Now it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Sharp missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And it's good for 2. 7 points in the game.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Holiday, the pass to Avdia. And the jam by Avdia.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 10 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Outside Holiday. Back to Avdia. Out left to the wing. Here's Yang. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Portland leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Outside Avdia. Back to Holiday. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Muscly through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Drew Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. Back to Brunson. Bridges, no one around him. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Avdia, the pass to Yang. Outside Holiday. Pass to Avdia. Here's Yang. A second chance effort. Avdia can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Cuts off the pass. Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
That free throw missing, and the Trailblazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And he sinks the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Towns. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Good on the shot. 19 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Toumani Camara. Then for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. Lobbed up there for Robinson, and stolen by Sharp. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Clinging with it, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Sharp. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Drills it from outside. Thybulle's got 5 now.
Once you're in your shooting motion, it's tough to shift gears like that. But he found a teammate for an open look.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. And no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 3 to the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
The free throw drops for Grant. A different look now for Portland. Rupert's checked in, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. He's got 21. Towns a screen on Henderson. Bridges for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 16.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now, here's Clarkson. No good on the 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Klingon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Henderson. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Rupert missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Throw good, Robinson. So for the Knicks, Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Robinson hits them both. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Playing the screen for Henderson. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Brogdon kicks to Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Grant. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's good. This game is all even. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Clever on-ball decision by Clarkson, using the pick to get himself free for that one.
Grant surveying the D. They set the screen. Pass to Rupert. Clock at 4. It's Klingon top of the key. And stolen by Hart. Here's Clarkson. It's blocked. Now it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.146 left in the third. No good on the quick 3. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Henderson outside. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 3. Thibault kicks to Grant. Misses the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Deep 2 from Thibault. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brogdon. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Rupert. Grant outside. To the inside. Here's Klingon. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Henderson with it. And it's Grant in the corner. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks out front as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Yang in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Brogdon outside. Inside. Here's Robinson, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Take a break.
And they
Take a
are
break.
racking up
Two
the
shots.
assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Portland trailing here to the wing on the left, to the paint. Out to Henderson. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. Thibault with the ball. March there. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. Here's Rupert to take the lead, and the 3-ball is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And so here's Portland. The Knicks making the shot. For 3, Henderson. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Over Grant. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 2 points, that one goes. Rupert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Henderson. With the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Knicks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Josh Hart in for Mikal Bridges. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Henderson finds Grant. Six to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's Yang. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Sharp. Inside, Towns with the steal. Stolen. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Back to Holiday. Grant outside. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby outside. Towns up top. Towns the screen. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Down low. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Now, here's Sharp. There's a screen by Camara. 5 to shoot. And it's Sharp missing. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ersan Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Hart. Here's Kamare. Grant up top. Defended by Yabusele. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got 24.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
One falls for Brunson. Abdia's checked in for Portland. And a switcher also for New York. Towns is checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. Portland leading by 3. Outside Holiday. To Klingon. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
To the right side. Kamara finds Avdia. Holiday sets the pick for Avdia. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
The Trailblazers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Towns. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And so here's Portland. They lead by 4. Going in the screen for Sharp. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Count that bucket. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Left side, Towns. And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 4. Up top Sharp. Defended by Bridges. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. Over Holiday. And it's Brunson missing. Outside Avdia. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. There's a screen by Kamara. Puts up the 3. The putback, and again, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Avdia. Now, Sharp takes the 3. Rebounded by Towns. Here's Robinson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Now, here's Sharp. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Hart.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Cleared away by Avdia.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Can't get it to go.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Jalen Brunson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. The Trailblazers with the lead.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Brunson with it. Klingon defending.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Holiday. Holiday, a screen on Bridges. Now Avdia. He drills the three.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. It's tipped. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now here's Towns. No good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.